Infinite white background is associated with expensive brand ads like Apple, but how to achieve it in a relatively simple and inexpensive studio environment, and how to shoot the white product on white background, what to do if it has a transparent glass element. I'll tell you about camera settings, lighting, post-processing and gear for it, and I'll show you the backstage. Enjoy watching. So I had a client who wanted me to shoot an ad for a marketplace like Amazon but in Russia. So I came to my friend's studio, his name is Misha, and big shout out to him. Here's his Instagram and here's what we've got. What's good guys, my name is Oleg Nikitin from Russia with Love, you are watching No Limits on channel. So first, lighting. The first thing you need is a white background, so let's take a frost frame and we'll put two backlights. In our case it's Godox FV200 at 45% power with softboxes, so we'll have an even white spread, and we put those two backlights exactly behind the frost frame. Also, we used one big upper light with a huge light dome. It's aperture 300D at 100% brightness with a boom pole. Also, if needed, you can use one side light to bring the light to the product itself. We used Godox VL150 with a softbox, or also you can use a strip box. One of the most important things is the white reflective tabletop. I think in most studios you will find such things. So our main goal with the lighting is to blow out the background but retain the product detail. Don't be scared, glass and plastic, the transparent parts, they reflect light, so they will be 100% less bright than the background, and you'll be able to still have detail in it. To add rotation, you'll need a turntable mechanism or a turntable itself. In our case, we used the Zpon PS-E1 Pons PT motorized head, and it is very strong, so I highly suggest using something like that with heavier products. Also, as a bonus, to add motion, we used the slider Zpon Micro 2 E800 motorized slider and the motorized head Zpon Pons PT. It's not obligatory to use those, but it was fun to try out something new with motorized motion. And also we tried out the Laowa Probe 24mm macro lens, which is really interesting. But to be honest, it's once again not obligatory and you'll be more than fine with regular lenses. And now about the camera and lenses. We used the Sony a7S III, also Canon 180mm f3.5L macro lens, and Sony 24-70 f4. We don't need a fast lens in this shoot because we'll use aperture from f9 to f22. We need to have the product itself in focus completely. The camera settings. I prefer to shoot such things in S-Cinetone or S-Log3. Log is not needed for it because we still need to blow out the highlights, so S-Cinetone is more than enough for this. Also, we used 4K to be able to scale the image further in post, which is good, and 1/50 shutter speed and 1/200 shutter speed when we shot 4K 100 frames per second, so just the regular shutter speed rule. And we exposed for the blowout background highlights, but we keep the detail on our product, and I'll tell you how we do this in particular in a few seconds.
Я лодырь сегодня, я чисто бэкстейдж походу снимаю. А Миша вот работает.
One of your best friends on such shoot is the on-camera monitor, and especially the false color tool. I used my Atomos Ninja 5 with the false color for better understanding of exposure, so I can clearly see with the colored areas which area has which exposure value, and it's a really handy tool. Also, we use the wireless video transmitter from Hagibis. It's a Chinese small brand. It's really inexpensive, and we was setting the signal to a bigger monitor so we can judge the exposure and the framing using the probe lens and the motorized slider, which is also a very handy tool to have. You'll need a tripod, anything goes, you'll just need a static picture. And one more great thing to have is a sensor cleaning kit, because at f-stops like f22 or even f40 something, you'll see every dust particle and it's extremely visible, so you have to clean your sensor before the shoot. And keeping the camera sensor clean is good anyway, but be careful and read the manual before you do that. And now about the post-processing. First thing we do is we're blowing out the highlights till the pure white color, overexposed completely. Then we lower the shadows till the product has good enough contrast. Then we mask out the unneeded stuff. It's pretty easy to do in any NLE. You can use DaVinci, you can use Premiere, Final Cut, doesn't matter. Then I suggest using speed ramps to kind of spice up your footage, so it goes slow, then it ramps up, speeds up, and then goes slow once again like in this picture. And now if you put the white background beneath the video, you'll be able to multiply the object or place it in anywhere in the shots. You can even animate the movement using keyframes, scale it, and all that stuff, which is really great. And also, besides the shots on white background, you can shoot something in interior, so we did something like that. So what do you think of this video, guys? Please write it down in the comment section below. So guys, I hope you did enjoy this video and it was helpful to you. If it was, please smash the like and subscribe buttons and hit the notifications bell. Have fun and enjoy the process, guys. My name is Oleg Nikitin from Russia with Love, No Limits on channel, and here are a couple of backstages and tutorials for you guys. Thanks for watching and I see you in the next video. Bye.